I'm going to show you a fast and easy way how to burst your guitar. First you get your burst color, but what you want to do first is, before you put your burst color on, you want to paint the whole guitar. You want to paint your sides and your back of your guitar, and you want to let it dry. Come back maybe a day later, and then what you do is, after you paint your back and sides the color of the burst that you're doing, you get your burst color, which, as this is just a demo, this is not how it's going to be. You get your burst color, and you only have to concentrate on the center of the guitar where the burst is going to be. You don't have to worry about painting all the way around, just where your burst is going to be. Second, you want to get a piece of cardboard. You want to lay your guitar body down on a piece of cardboard. You want to trace the body out. And then after you trace the body out, you could either measure 1 inch or 2 inches how wide you want your burst. If you want your burst to be 1 inch, then that's what your burst is going to be. If you want your burst to be 2 inches, then it's going to come up towards the middle more. And then on that cardboard cutout, if you want the 1 inch burst or the 2 inch burst, you're going to draw a line around your cardboard template, and then you're going to cut that out. And then what it's going to look like is, after you cut it out, it's going to look like this. You want to make something on the back that you want to hold it off the guitar body, inside the pickup cavities or inside the bridge, if you have a cavity for the bridge. Then after your burst color dries, you're going to set your template over top your guitar a few inches. Then you're going to get the color that you painted your sides and back. And then what you want to do is, you don't want to spray on an angle. You don't want the spray to go underneath of it. You want to spray straight down on top of it, like so. This can sucks. I'll be right back. Alright, I have a different can in a different color. Spray straight down, not on an angle, so it doesn't go up underneath. The overspray will fall down, and it'll drift across the side, and it'll drift under. That's where you get your fade. So you spray straight down, not like that, not like that, straight. And you could follow the edge of your template. Then after it dries, which this is still wet, you could remove your template, which I'm going to do it taking it off wet still. There's your burst. Because if you paint, because after you paint the burst and you decide that you want to paint the sides, which is going to be the body color, you don't want to get overspray onto your burst already. That's why I say paint the sides and the bottom first, and then you go back, do your center, center, and then you go put your template on, then you spray straight down, not on an angle, because you'll be putting more paint underneath of it, and then your burst will be this big. There you have it. Poverty burst.